Hello, my name is Vytautas Kuokstis, and I am a lecturer at Vilnius University Institute of International Relations and Political Science. And in this summer school, I teach. I teach a lecture. I read a lecture with a couple of main, touching on a couple of main issues. So one is the economic costs and benefits of being a small country. And the main idea there is that country size is related to a trade-off between, on the one hand, the benefits of being large, because you can maybe you're more geopolitically secure, and you can use you can use economies of scale. But then, on the other hand, if you are large, you are going to have lots of preference heterogeneity. And then it might be quite hard to have an agreement on policies that should be implemented. I also talk about Peter Katzenstein's model of small countries, which deals with the linkages between economic openness, vulnerability, political legitimacy, and adjustment. And the basic idea there is that if you have high economic vulnerability, you might need to have higher social expenditure and welfare policies to compensate for the vulnerability that you have and to maintain support for the whole political economic model. We also talk about the extent to which the Baltic countries, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, match the predictions of the Katzenstein model, and we conclude that actually the Baltic countries are kind of deviant cases for this model, because they're quite vulnerable but don't have a lot of domestic compensation, and especially in the case of Estonia, Estonia still manages to keep quite high political legitimacy. And then finally, one question that I pose is whether and how experiences of small countries, the analysis of small countries, can be used to inform wider, broader theoretical and practical debates. And I mentioned a couple of ways in which this could be done, such as the fact that small countries simply tackle some of the similar problems that larger countries encounter as well. So it is possible to look at small countries' experiences and learn from that. Also, sometimes you can have small countries deviating from general theoretical predictions, such as, for instance, the Baltic countries, where deviant cases in the context of the global financial crisis, because contrary to theoretical predictions, they managed to implement a specific anti-crisis policy and restore economic growth. Now, if that is the case, then we can use those lessons, the analysis of small countries, to improve broader theories and models that are used to explain economic crisis.